Good morning, K&K family. This year we're going to walk you through what I do, at least, to plant a dove field. It's a year-round process for me, but I didn't know when to jump in, so I decided to jump in early spring. It's March the 16th, about 9:30 a.m. I should be up there with taking care of Skinner, but thank goodness for my daughter Hunter and my wonderful mama. They're doing a great job with him. What we're going to look at here today is where I actually had wheat and millet planted last year. I've just recently done a burn down with Roundup, so I'll come in here probably in about 2 to 3 weeks and I'll start putting some sunflowers in the ground, depending on rain, of course. Take my window drill, and it will basically be a no-till, although of course it will, as I will have the window drill hooked to a disc air, so it's going to do some tillage, obviously. Now, over here is the wheat that I put in the ground with the window drill. I think it was in the first week of December. As you can see, I do it pretty lightly. I don't want a whole bunch of wheat there. I don't want enough just to make seed. And I know I'm gonna come back in with the drill, window drill, and put some millet through it, so I don't want it too thick. If I was doing it for a crop, it would be a completely different story. That's roughly a bushel to the acre or something like that, roughly. And I was a little late on it too. So we'll get to it, and I wanted to walk y'all through this. You don't never know. Maybe there may be some benefit to what I show you, and heck, maybe under the comments you can teach me something. I sure would appreciate that. Thank you so much, and God bless you. Hey, K&K family. We're back at the dove field. We're going to do a little dove field update. Today I'm planting. I hooked a 30-inch window drill box up to a Pittsburgh cultivator. I will have a little more detailed description about what I'm planting with, and actually a whole nother video. It takes a little too long to explain it all in one. This is some I've already planted with the cultivator and the window drill. Of course, that's our weed over there that I planted with the window drill hooked to a disc carrier back in December. Y'all, it's looking rough. It's not the planting's fault. It's we're dry here. In fact, we're pretty much in a drought of sorts now, but now they're calling for rain, so that's why I went ahead and jumped ahead. I'm gonna see if I can plant. This is what we're starting with. Fairly clean. I done a burn down about, I think I done a burn down about 4 weeks ago. I'm gonna do some planting today after I finish planting, because they're calling for rainfall. I'm gonna put my pre-emergence out almost immediately after I plant, and therefore the rain should take it in the ground and we should be good to go. So let's see what we can do. K&K family, back at the dove field. I want to go walk y'all through this process. Here we are. Last time we were here, we were planting. I just want to show y'all the results of that planting thus far. We did not plant until a lot later than I really anticipated. In fact, I think it's May the 11th today, and I did not really plant till late April, and I was trying to do it really in late March. But hey, that's the way it goes sometimes. We'd had a drought, as I mentioned in an earlier video. Hey, things work out like that sometimes, but here we go. Here it is. This was my planting with the window drill attached to a Pittsburgh cultivator. And again, there's our wheat. Wheat looks a lot better. We did finally start getting a little bit of rain. There, that's how it looks in the row. And it planted basically 4 rows at a time, and I was able to skip pretty good. So, and I have already sprayed a post-emergent on it. Now, let's just walk back through the process briefly to make sure you're up to date. Planted the wheat in late November, early December with the window drill, of course. We come back here and done a burn down. We done a soil analysis. I put out fertilizer. I'm gonna cover how I do soil samples and how I analyze and interpret them in another video because of time restrictions. And then we come back and we planted. I immediately sprayed a pre-emergence on the sunflowers, and that's to keep any other weeds from coming up. Didn't get a real good result from it this time, and man, that's no good. And I've actually already, and you can see my tire tracks in there, and that's a bummer. I've already had to come back and do a post-emergence of a chemical that we can use called Cadre, because these sunflowers are herbicide resistant. So here we are so far. Good Lord keeps giving us some rain. We're gonna have some sunflowers to shoot some doves on. Thank you so much. Until the next update, God bless you. Hey, back in the dove field now, and also June the 3rd on this dove field. Here's what we're dealing with. There's my weed over there. Sunflowers are looking good, except for the ones that the deer's been getting. Man, I tell you what, I got to share this with y'all. I planted about 3 acres of the cheap sunflower seeds. Now the ones I'm showing you here on this plot are herbicide resistant, allows us to spray Cadre on them. I think I've went over that in another clip. The ones that are cheap that I planted them thick, like I said, 3 acres of them. And would y'all believe, I must have high class deer. Them rascals still are coming to the ones that I paid that the seed cost so much for. So man, I tell you, I don't think you can win for losing with deer when you're trying to plant some. Anyhow, I just want to give you an update. Everything's looking pretty good. We do need some rain. We're dry again. But other than that, dove field's looking good. Kind of right where we want to be at this point. Good morning, K&K family. We are in the dove field, June the 15th. Sunflowers are really looking good. They're thick enough with that window drill. They're fixing to start shading out the ground real well. We have had to spray them a couple times with various weeds. I'm hoping and thinking we're going to be able to see some sunflowers in 7 to 10 days. Now, today, we're going to put some proso millets into some existing wheat, kind of like a no-till. What I've got is a window drill hooked on the cultivator again. Man, I'm kind of liking that thing. I've been using it quite a bit this year for both the sunflowers and deer plots. It's really working out good. So the idea is this proso millet will be drilled into this existing wheat, and it'll come up through, and the old wheat stubble will kind of keep the weeds down, keep the moisture there because it'll shade out the ground a little bit, and I think it's going to work really good. So y'all come on with us and let's get started planting some proso millet. Okay, K&K family, here's what proso millet looks like. It's a very, very, very small seed. I like it. It's one of my favorites to plant, of course, along with wheat and sunflowers. This is what I kind of stopped the tractor in midstream. We're kind of putting it, or kind of sort of no-tilling it into the wheat that we've had to actually sprayed it with a chemical to kill all the weeds out, and I'm coming back and planting it. All right, this is what it looks like after you've planted. It does leave some wheat, so they're still gonna have some seed there. And I tell you what, you feed those juvenile birds, I think they'll stick around. They're gonna, why leave if you got plenty of food all the time for them? So that's what we're doing on June the 15th. Thank you so much again for watching. Good morning, K&K family. It is July the 10th. Hey, I'm in the sunflower patch, dove field. Man, y'all look at this thing here. It is beautiful. We fertilized it well, and good Lord's been nice to us. And look at this. Got a honeybee and I guess a bumblebee. A little pollinate my sunflowers. All right, sunflowers. Very, very interesting plant to me. They always grow with the bloom facing the morning sun, where the sun comes up. And you just saw our pollinator. God is awesome in his creation. That is, and then, hey, now what's interesting to me, I'll show y'all something. It's always a rebel in the bunch. All right, look at this sunflower. Yeah, he wanted to go the opposite way. I note that sometimes. 99.9% will be facing the way the sun comes up, but all of a sudden you'll have a little rebel in the bunch. Let's see now, millet. I'm real pleased with the millet. This is millet planted with, of course, the window drill attached to a Pittsburgh cultivator, and it's come up very, very nicely in wheat stubble. All right, so there we are. July the 10th. I'm probably going to do a couple more of these videos, and then this dove season. So hallelujah. Anyhow, I just want to give y'all an update on everything, and till next time, God bless you. All right, y'all, it's August 15th doing a dove field update. This is our sunflowers. They getting ready to spit us out some seed on the ground. Already drooped and dying, or dead actually. Okay. We had ideal conditions this year. Unfortunately, that meant ideal conditions for weeds as well. So we did have some weed problems that I didn't anticipate, and I'm a little disappointed in that. Proso millet, look at that, y'all. That's pretty stuff there. It's green, just starting to turn brown. Dove season starts in 2 weeks. It should be ready to roll. Thank you so much. Until the next update. K&K family, September the 10th, and for us, consummation day on the dove fields. We're gonna shoot birds today. We typically shoot through the week. Look at that. Look at them sunflowers. Don't look like much after they done dried. Bush hogged and raked a little bit. You got your proso millet here. Look at this. Oh yeah, plenty of seed. Yeah, we generally shoot through the week. My daddy was a game warden. He never got to shoot on opening day or even Labor Day, so we always had to move it through the week a little bit later than everybody else. So here we go. We're gonna have a good time. Gonna have a little bit of a challenge. I got 2 dogs, Freebird and Sweet Home Alabama, who are chomping at the bits literally to go, and I got 2 children. Hey, we're gonna make this thing work though. Thank y'all so much for your time during this series, and I want to let you know that I've greatly appreciated it. And until next time, may God bless you. K&K family, we are here shooting birds on the dove field. We got Freebird. This is only her 3rd hunt. She's doing so good. Got Sweet Home Alabama right here, and we're having a ball. Had a little bit of a rain, and it stopped, and it's humid, but man, it's a good time. Dead. Find a bird dead. Dead. Find a bird dead. 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 Find a bird dead. Dead. Oh, Freebird wins. Come on. Freebird. Bring me that dove. Come on. Thank you. Bama. Bama's still looking. That bird. Oh, Dovey.